Hello, everybody. The tasting today is special and has a new formula. Meeting you online is for us completely new experience. Our special guest, Almudena Alberca. Thank you so much, Almudena, for accepting our invitation. I'm sure you know Almudena Alberca is the first woman in Spain, and so far the only one, to hold the title Master of Wine. She is one of 4 Spanish Masters of Wine.
Thank you very much, Margarita. Great presentation, and it's my honor to be with you. So thank you very much for inviting me to share this moment with you. So I'm so happy for that. Even Spain having the biggest surface of vineyards is the third in production. The first one is Italy, second one is France, and Spain is the third. Why is that? Because the majority of our vineyards are planted without irrigation, and also because the climate is hotter and with higher temperatures, the density of the plantation is smaller. So Spain has a lot of DOs and so many different wine areas. So it's 67 DOs and 2 DOCA, which is Rioja and Priorato. We have the biggest surface planted in the world, which is La Mancha. So Spain is the country with highest elevations of all Europe after Switzerland for obvious reasons. With a lot of personality, and I think the presence of the least character is very intense, which is giving a lot of potential to discover in order to make different pairings or even to go with a full meal. First of all, Chabolí is a very small area of production where they have a lot of varieties with very complicated names because they are in Basque. So it's Ondarrabi Turi. In this, they have different varieties that sometimes they blend it, but in the case of this wine, is 100% of the Ondarrabi Turi. It's Petit Corbu, but which is truth is that the climate here is very unique and original. In our third wine, we have a rosé from one of my favorite wine areas of Spain. And they have this lovely red variety, which is Prieto Picudo. The variety that they use to produce these styles of rosé that they are unique within Spain. In Bierzo, we can find as well some indigenous varieties, or some of them that we don't know yet from where they are, but they are showing total different personality in the area, which is Mencía. And also we have in whites Doña Blanca, and in this case the wine is 99% Mencía, 1% Doña Blanca. So in the case of this wine, which is Ochoa, the wine is made with 60% Tempranillo, 30% Merlot, 10% Cabernet Sauvignon. And now we are going to go to another fantastic area, which also I'm in love of it, which is Montilla Moriles. Spain is so big and so different in all the areas that 6 wines sometimes seems to be not enough to talk about all the things that we can make in our country. In Montilla Moriles, all of the wines are made with Pedro Ximénez. So all the Pinot, Amontillado, Oloroso, and are made in the area, in the Criaderas and Solera system, the same as Jerez, but out of the variety Pedro Ximénez, which I think is adding and imparting a big personality to the area. Yeah, thank you very much, Margarita. Thank you to all the people that share the time today with us. It's a pleasure for me to be with you. And I wish you the best, and I hope to meet you soon.
Yeah, we too. Thank you. Bye.
Ciao.